Hello and welcome back to Dork Sports, Week 13, Prop Picks and Best Bets. What is up? I'm Pike, aka Pike Von Doom. With me as always is Miguel Silva and Michael Trainor. We are feeling it today. We're feeling thankful for touchdowns that we all hit last week that we forgot to bet on.
You don't have to say that. You can say, hey, guys, we parlayed all of them like we tell you to do every week. And, man, we made... I forgot to make the...
We did find out afterward how much it would have been worth.
We did a nice parlay. We hit it.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, welcome back, guys. We had a really nice touchdown parlay. But yeah, we did all right. We did all right last week.
We're thankful for Greg Dork.
Greg Dorch.
What'd I tell you, dude?
Absolute dorching him out there.
Guy's an athlete.
Wait, what it was? Dorch, Hunter Henry, and who did I have?
AJ Brown.
AJ Brown. Oh yeah. Yep. It's a good week of football.
Yeah.
Eh.
Yeah.
You know what's funny too?
Betting wise.
John wasn't able to make it onto the episode last week, but I'm pretty sure his pick was 2 touchdowns from Davante Adams. So it would have been an absolutely insane.
Yeah, because it was like plus 450 or 500, something like that.
Yeah. Just for ours. And then if you added a double touchdown that did hit.
I think his alone was plus 450, I believe.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that with R3, because R3 combined was like plus 2,200 if I recall. If you'd have added that Davante Adams on top of that I believe would boost it up to probably around like plus 4,000 or 5,000.
Yeah, that would have been nice. We'll get him on here. We'll get him on here soon.
Yeah.
What do you say we get into some picks? Let's
get after
it. Or actually, should
we talk about our record?
Let's take a look at the records
besides
first.
just the touchdowns. Yeah.
I'll start us off with I went 2-1 with the touchdown, creeping back up after that terrible week on in New Orleans. 2-1, 2 games out of 500, not doing terrible. I'm right in the mix. Trainor. You went 2-1 as well.
I'm becoming Mr. 2-1.
Yeah.
What is this, like the 6th straight week I'm 2-1?
Is that right?
It's probably like the 8th gay week.
18-18. This is your first time 500 since 0-0.
This is my first time at 500. Hooray!
Hell yeah.
So that's something to celebrate.
I'm sneaking up. Yeah, trust me. By the end of the season, I will be the top dog just by a war of attrition.
We'll see about that. Our current top dog holding on by a thread.
Let me tell you, I should have been 3-0 this week. What an absolute bullshit 1 and 2 week. I missed by I think a combined 5 yards. It was one of them was like 3 yards off, and the other one, well, maybe the other one was 5 yards off, but it was like. It was one play for each of them, and Charbonnet got the
one that was, yeah. Oh,
Charbonnet got the carry, and he got stuffed, and then they stopped giving it to him. Yeah,
and mine,
even worse. It's not my record, but like I also put down like a quick parlay on the Giants winning because their money line was nuts, and Devin Singletary scoring a touchdown, just a 2-leg parlay, and it came down to the Giants. I think were up by 3. With about a minute left on the goal line. They were on the 2, and it was 3rd and goal on the 2, and they gave the ball to Devin Singletary, and he lost 4 yards. Dude, if he had scored, they would have won. They would have been out of reach, and my thing would have hit. It just...
I missed 3-0.
I hate football.
I missed 3-0 by 5 yards from Chubb. It was, and that was another Thursday, which I said after this I shouldn't do again, but guess what? I got one this week.
Well, it's Thanksgiving.
This Thursday's a bit different. This is a different Thursday than these these whack ass Thursday games.
That's true.
This is real Thursday football.
And then we still got our
The way God intended it.
We'll take another look here at the guest picks. They're the same as last week. We didn't have a guest last week. No guest this week. Just the boys. We'll probably have one next week though.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's get into what we got this week.
A lot of guys had family to attend to.
A lot of guys.
A lot of people have more, substantial lives than ourselves, and we're busy tonight.
Yeah, not us. Losers. My first pick is on today, Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for the Bengals and Ravens giving us a cornucopia of points. 51.5 total. Joe Burrow, or as my melanated friends like to call him, Joe Burrows, is back. He's going to help the offense, but guess what? He can't help the defense. They're dog shit. Ravens are going to score 30 points. The Bengals are going to score 28 points. This is going over by a full touchdown, in my opinion. Bengals, Ravens, over 51.5 total points. Trainer, what's your first pick? What do you guys think about this? What do you think? Got me feeling really nice.
I love it. The Ravens defense is bad. The Bengals defense is bad. This is a simple recipe for points being scored.
It was Chase is back, right? He was suspended.
Yeah, it was just a 1-game suspension.
Yeah. Chase only had a 1-game suspension there, so the Bengals will be fully equipped on offense.
He's got plenty of saliva for this game.
He's got plenty.
Yeah, hopefully he keeps it in his mouth.
Yeah. Hey, yo.
Pause.
Trainer, what do you got for your first pick?
All right. So, my first pick last week was a running back against the Titans. Our first pick this week is a running back against the Titans. Travis Etienne, over 60.5 rushing yards.
Bird is the word. The bird picks the word.
The bird picks the word, dog. Because, this Titans team just...
The early bird.
It picks the word.
I'm trying to do finger guns, but the background stuff.
Whoa, are your fingers yellow? What the hell?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
I got jaundice.
Yeah, it's spelled J-W-N.
Yeah, I got jaundice. Yeah, I got jaundice.
Yeah.
Couple fine jaundice.
Trainer doing a Delco voice is so funny. You don't sound different.
It's not that different at all.
I just get louder.
That's an empty netter. Pens win.
Whole impression.
All right, sorry.
But yeah, no, Travis Etienne over 60.5. Honestly, I'm a little surprised it isn't at like 65, 66.
Probably will be by game time.
Probably, yeah. So take it now while it's at 60. I don't see a reason why this shouldn't hit, especially against the Titans. I know it's a divisional game, but that Titans team is god awful.
Very bad. I mean, that run defense especially is really, really bad. I'd take the over on him, or is this the mistake that we made last week where we took the over on the starter and the backup?
Oh, don't worry. I got the backup covered later.
Yeah,
perfect.
We will be talking about the backup later.
I think that was the Seahawks. Were they playing the Titans last week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I took Charbonnet because I was like, yo, he'll slash up this defense, and he got stuffed on the one run.
Oh, and this is another thing. I had a parlay that the last leg was Seahawks -6.5.
Oh God, that's right.
And they were up by a bunch and gave up a bunch and won by 6. It was fucking
garbage,
devastating.
They had a whole quarter
real
and a
weird
half
one.
of garbage time.
Yeah. I mean, they were covering the regular line, which was 12, I think. Mine was teased down to 6.5, and it fucking lost by a half point.
And you know what? If Charbonnet had got those yards when he was supposed to, they would have got the first down, and the Titans wouldn't have had a chance to score.
Full circle.
Yep.
Yeah, ETN 60.5. Miguel, what do you got for your first pick?
Good question. I got another Thanksgiving guy. I got Josh Jacobs is back in, doesn't have an injury designation. Even if he did, if he's playing, I trust Josh Jacobs. I've watched his entire career since he was drafted in Oakland. I took him in fantasy every year that I got a chance to, at least on one of my teams, I think I've had him every year. Even when he was hurt, he will make some of the most explosive runs I've seen. I feel like he gets better. I think they do shoot him up with drugs at halftime, but his line is 55 and a half. That seems like really low, and just probably because they're concerned that he's still injured. But it was a knee bruise. There was no structural damage. I think he's going to be fine. I think if he's playing, he's going to get his yards, and the Packers really need him to continue to carry them, honestly.
It's a fun song about him.
Josh Jacobs, Jingleheimer Schmidt.
Yeah, but instead of Jingleheimer Schmidt, he's choking on a.
Okay. Well.
For my Josh Jacobs over 55 and a half yards. For my second.
Where's the button? Does this? Can you hear this?
Dude, barely.
That sounds like a little bee, like a.
You know what's funny? I know exactly what that was supposed to be.
Well, here. What if I turn it up all the way?
It still was like.
Still not really coming through.
Yeah.
All right, whatever.
Yeah, all right. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be.
Yeah. All right. Josh Jacobs over 55 and a half. For my second pick, I'm going with Devin Neal. Over 31 and a half rushing yards. This is a get ahead of the line pick. Get it in early. Kamara's out. What's the other guy's name? Keandre. What was their backup running back early in the season?
Keandre Miller?
Miller, that's it. Yeah. I was going to say Brown. Yes, Keandre Miller. He's out as well. It's going to be split carries between Devin Neal and Taysom Hill. So I think that Neal's a rookie out of Kansas. He was a good bat. I do like him for receiving though as well, but I could not find that line. But he got handed the ball 7 times after Kamara's injury, and they were losing at the time when Kamara went down, and he got 75% of the snap share at halfback. If you give him 75% of the snap share, he's getting over 32 yards. I just don't see this not hitting. And also, as soon as the books start catching on that he is starting at running back, this number's going to go up. They're playing the Dolphins.
Yeah.
The Dolphins' run defense is not good. I don't care if they've played a little bit better the last couple weeks. It's still not good. So, Devin Neal over 31 and a half.
I'll be honest with you. I don't know who this is.
Well, this is how I was. This is how I look at Kimani Vidal in the same way.
This is exactly the kind of gambling you get into when you try and go deep into it and try and catch lines like this with guys that most people don't know. You're trying to get ahead of the sports books, and I think this is a really smart idea here.
This was Kimani Vidal's line as well when they played. And he got 160.
Kamani Vidal had like 150 yards and 4 touchdowns, just dominated them. Yeah.
I think that the worry is that, which is a weird thing to say about any team, but that they'll be trailing the Dolphins by so much. But I don't think that's the case either. The Dolphins stink. Dolphins might win that game, but Neal's going to get more than 32 yards, I think. I'll probably ladder this up to 70-ish.
Yeah, 70 or 80, yeah.
I mean, it's a terrible run defense.
Yeah, it's a bad run defense. If you can get this here, you could probably get 50 yards at plus 250 or so. You could probably get 70 at plus 500 if I had to guess. I don't know. I mean, I think this is ladderable, but we'll just go with 31 and a half here because it's going to be a higher line than this by game time. I wouldn't be surprised if it's higher than this by tomorrow, honestly. Trainer, what you got for number 2?
All right, my second pick. We're going Black Friday. We're going Black Friday with A.J. Brown over 55 and a half receiving yards. He has been getting targeted like crazy the last 2 weeks. And it's starting to look like Devontae Smith has multiple injuries that he's dealing with. So his status is up in the air at the moment. So take A.J. Brown's yards now before we get an official designation on Devontae Smith. Because if he is out, this line's going to go up.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I would just take it now at 55 and a half while you can.
Yeah, it's not a bad line. Yeah, Chicago's pass defense isn't anything to write home about either.
Nope.
Yeah, for sure. I was also playing against AJ Brown in fantasy last week, and that was annoying. So I 55 and a half looks like a nice line for him right now that they've got him working in the offense properly.
I mean, honestly, he covered this in the first quarter of last week's game. So
Yeah.
Well, never mind. My second pick. I'm going with McCaffrey over 40 yards or over 39 and a half yards receiving. They're playing the Browns. The Browns get to the quarterback. Brock is going to need to get rid of the ball. And his safety valve, I mean, you could look at Kittle, but his safety valve is clearly Christian McCaffrey. Leads the league in receptions right now. I saw a stat that all of the four top leading receivers, just in terms of receptions in the league, are all in the NFC West. It's it's
and Chicaba
McCaffrey. It's McCaffrey with 81, and then Puka, Njigba, and McBride all with 80 each.
Wow.
Yeah.
Whew.
That's crazy.
It's nuts what's going on in the NFC West this year.
Yeah.
It's really frustrating, honestly.
Now, I'll be honest. I loved his reception line for this game also.
I didn't even check it, but yeah, I bet.
At 4.5, especially with how much pressure Cleveland will try and put on quarterbacks.
And they're good run defense. He's not going to get a lot of yards on the ground. They're going to want to get him the ball in with a little bit of space, because you give him just a little bit of space, enough to get his legs moving, he's going to get away from, he's going to break the first two tackles and get 5 yards more than he would have. So
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, I see him getting the ball a lot.
I'll like that for your second pick. Over 39.5 receiving yards, Christian McCaffrey. For my third pick, I'm going negative this time. Cam Ward's throwing an interception this week. He hasn't in 3 straight weeks, and before that he did in 6 straight weeks. And he's going against the Jags defense in a division game. The Jags are, I believe, second in the league in interceptions as a team. Only behind the Bears. I don't know. I think they're going to be losing this game as well, so he's going to take a little more risks, and I just think he's very due to make a mistake. He did make mistakes in college. He was always willing to take risks, so against a ball hawk defense like the Jags, I like Cam Ward to get an interception here. And the number I got was like minus 120. It wasn't even like a high number or anything. So
Yeah, it's not crazy like Shedeur Sanders' number, which is like minus 205.
that looks like Shedeur running the ball behind you there, Trainor. That's how.
It might be. It might be.
Have you ever seen him run the ball? He is surprisingly
That's how
very
Deion
unathletic.
Sanders looks running the ball right now.
On account
On
of
his
the
fucking
foot.
peg leg.
But yeah,
Oh,
Cam
man.
Ward, he's throwing a pick
We
this
should
week.
start calling Deion Sanders
Okay.
turkey foot.
Yeah, he wins the turkey leg of the year award just because he needs it. Cam Ward, interception. Trainer, your third and final pick?
All right, my third and final pick is going to be Josh Allen, over 268.5 passing and rushing yards. Listen, Pittsburgh gives up 277 passing yards a game. And I could get underneath that for Josh Allen, both passing and rushing. I'll take it. I think this is a bounce-back game for the Bills offensively after just getting trounced by a terrific defense in Houston. But this game, I think, will go a lot differently. I mean, Pittsburgh just gave up a shit ton of points to the Bears. They're really bad against wide receivers and quarterbacks, so I really like this line here.
This was until you told me this. I've never seen this as a gambling option. At least not on my book. But I don't get a lot of good fucking things on my book. My book's kind of crap with the options they give you. But yeah, I don't hate it. I took Caleb against our defense last week, and we do not do well against running quarterbacks traditionally. Well, I wouldn't say anyone. We shut
except
down
except for the Colts. Yeah.
And the Vikings, but the Vikings look like they could get shut down by a high school team at this point.
Actually, Jonathan Taylor's been not winning me fantasy games the last couple weeks, and I really need him to because everybody else is getting hurt.
Has he been bad?
Yeah.
He hasn't been great. I mean, who were they playing last week? He was playing a very solid defense last week.
Not really. The Chiefs aren't like fantastic.
The Chiefs do have a good run defense. I think that the Chiefs have an underrated run defense because their offense was so anemic and their secondary isn't really that great this year. But their run defense has actually been pretty solid.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're okay. They give up.
He still got like 70 yards, but like 7 points from Jonathan Taylor isn't doing anything for me right now. I need him getting 35 points a week.
Yeah, true.
And I don't think it's going to get a whole lot easier this upcoming week for him in a divisional game against Houston. Great defense.
It's still
yeah.
So Josh Allen.
No, unfortunately, I need Judkins to really step it up, and I also need him to not. As just a Niners fan, it's just a general Niners fan that's hoping to make the playoffs.
What do you got for your third pick, Miguel?
Oh, for my third pick, I have Igbuka. He hasn't had a good game in a while, but who are they playing?
Mbika Ekpikbu.
Someone that he should be able to get a decent amount of yards against.
Cardinals?
Yes,
the Cardinals, yeah.
The Cardinals.
Yeah. That's a good game. I mean, the Cardinals have a very confusing team, but still seem to have a pretty poor secondary after they had a slew of injuries at the beginning of the year.
Is Mayfield playing?
Took away.
It looks like it. It looks like he'll play.
He had a shoulder thing. Bridgewater came and finished the game last week, but I
heard
they weren't.
They were saying it wasn't actually like a big deal.
Yeah, they MRI'd it.
From what I saw, Igbuka's fine, and yeah, Baker is supposed to be playing.
Okay.
And they need to bounce back. And Igbuka needs to bounce back. And against the secondary, I think that they're going to be able to do it. This team also, Arizona right now, is putting up a ton of yards.
Yeah.
So they are probably going to get caught in a shootout. I would take a look at the over on this game as well. But I like that they had Igbuka down at 61.5. I think that's he's a big play guy, and I think that he's going to get a couple in this game and get back into form.
Good point. This game does have over it and all over it. 43.5? That can't be the line.
Yeah, and also, I mean, Tampa's only favored by 2.5. They're only favored by 2.5 at home against Arizona. That's another one to look at.
There must be questions about Baker.
Brissett's been
deadly.
Well, I'm pretty sure when I looked it up earlier, they were saying he was gonna go.
I got him on one of my fantasy teams. Let me just double check real quick. I know it was listed as questionable earlier. Yeah, questionable, but they have him projected points.
All the facing possible absence is all like 2 days ago. Everything I've seen like 3 hours ago, shoulder is stable.
Yeah, everything over the last 24 hours is kind of pointed towards him playing.
Yeah, it looks like he probably will play. He was non-participant in practice, but was attending. So. Yeah,
but it's Wednesday, my dudes.
Yeah. All right, Emeka Egbuka over 61.5. What do you say we get into some tutties? Tutties. Let's get into some tutties. All right, I'll start us off by Oh boy, you Bayshao tooting me. You gotta be Bayshao tooting my ass. Bayshao tooting touchdown plus 185. That's the Hard Rock line. I saw it for way less than that. What you guys said you saw it for like 140 and 150.
I saw 160 on mine.
Same reasons. Trainer like the word. It's a Titans interior defense that is not built to stop the run. And Bayshao Tootin is a goal line machine. He has been at least for the last several weeks. I don't think he got a touchdown in the last game or two, but hey, that means he's due. And I like it just under plus 2 to 1. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Bayshao Tootin.
Hell yeah.
Trainer, what do you got?
All right, on a similar wavelength, I'm going Kenny Gainwell here at plus 240. Backup running back against a terrible run defense. But to be honest, should Kenny Gainwell be the backup in Pittsburgh?
He does well when he gets the ball.
He does really well when he gets the ball, especially the last 2 weeks. He had 2 touchdowns against Cincinnati a couple weeks ago, and he should have had 2 touchdowns last week against Chicago.
Yeah.
But, they both got taken back over some bullshit.
Yeah.
Because the refs are gay.
We got absolutely bent over by the refs in that game several times. On ball spots, too, which is weird.
I feel your pain, brother. Fuck them refs.
Yeah.
But I think against this terrible Bills run defense, I think Kenny Gainwell finds the end zone, and we got some picks at some nice value here on our touchdowns.
Yeah. Yep. I like it.
Yep.
Miguel, what you got?
I got Darnell Mooney. He had shockingly long odds to score a touchdown, actually longer than Kyle Pitts, which I just I get that it's supposed to be a defensive matchup thing, but Kirk Cousins doesn't throw the ball to Kyle Pitts. He throws it to Darnell Mooney a lot.
Yeah. And
Drake London not only is doubtful to play this week, apparently Raheem Morris came out and said that he doesn't think he's going to play next week either. So I'm shocked that his line is this long. I got Darnell Mooney at over plus 200, 240. I think it was 245 on my book.
Hell yeah. At the WR1 of the team. I mean, yeah, and really, I mean, Cousins, when he was the starter there, when he was the actual starter there, threw to Mooney a lot as well. I like that.
And you're looking at a defensive matchup based on season-long stats that the Jets give up more to the running backs and the tight end, but they also traded away their top receiver or their top corner and their top pass rusher. Yeah. So I don't have any problem taking wide receiver 1. In fact, that was my driving force in taking
Dork last week?
No, it was on the Browns. What's his name? Judy.
Yeah. Judy, yeah.
I took Judy for a touchdown. He hit. And it was his first touchdown in 7 weeks or something like that. I think it was for sure his first from Dylan Gabriel. So I think that there's an opportunity for a lot of yards. Honestly, I'd keep an eye on a couple other lines for Mooney if they're going to give him that long of odds. But yeah, I like him for a touchdown.
To be honest, Kirk Cousins looked way better than I thought he would last week.
Last week he did.
Yeah.
Week before, not so much.
And he's not going to be under a lot of pressure.
Yeah, true. And I mean they're playing the Jets.
He's got a couple weeks of reps with the team. I think that I think
the Jets could be the worst team in the league now. It's tough to tell.
Well, they're tanking, obviously.
I mean, I'd still probably go Titans there.
Yeah, Titans are bad. But hey, Darnell Mooney plus 240. You parlay all these guys this week, you get 29 to 1 odds. If you would have done it last week with us, what did we? I mean, it was more than that.
Yeah.
Last week's was...
It was 44 to 1 or something like that.
Nah, it was less.
36 maybe. You did the math earlier this week.
We did,
I could find it.
Yeah, we post. Did we post? Did
I
send that in our
Instagram? No, I forgot to do that. But
I thought it was 24 to 1.
Was it?
Maybe.
I thought it was, yeah. Because I know Hunter Henry was close to even money. AJ Brown was like plus 150. I think Dorch was the longest odds out
Dorks
of
was.
out of
Yeah, he was.
all three.
Okay, so this one probably should be longer then.
Yeah, this one should definitely be longer odds. I believe it was 24-1 our parlay for touchdowns last week.
The only one that I know for sure was longer than this week's was when we had Drew on because he had Dare Ogungu
Well,
at 25-1 to score a touchdown.
By himself. So.
it did not hit.
It did not hit.
No.
Not even close. Yeah, I think he caught the ball once.
Damn, I don't know. We did that math at some point. Maybe in the Discord.
Yeah, if it was in the Discord, it's going to be a handful.
Too many chats.
By the way, get in the Discord. We're cooking up parlays nonstop. I put a soccer parlay in there today that hit. That was what were the odds on that one? It was 30 to win 115. So yeah, it was.
Yeah. We only do football for this stream just for the sake of having something cohesive going on. But the Discord is full of fight parlays that hit pretty frequently. Like some of those guys are really good at predicting the UFC. I'm very bad at it personally.
Basketball, hockey, we got it all in there.
College basketball, baseball,
and guess what?
Whatever.
It's only $1 a month. Patreon.com.
Honestly, you could just hit me up. I'll just give you a link, unless you're a freak. Unless I detect that you're a fucking freak of nature.
Unless you're a freak that ran into us outside of.
All right, dude.
Outside of Denny's that one time, if you remember. But yeah, and also share. Hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, share with us your favorite play of the week. Oh yeah, what did our boy have last week? Was he in there?
He had Jahmyr Gibbs receiving yards.
Did that hit?
I'm going to assume so because Jahmyr Gibbs did just about everything for that team last week.
Yeah, he had 45 yards. Another winner from. Yeah, Jameson Williams did not. What's
from our only commenter who we can't seem to remember his name, which is very unfortunate.
Fez
makes us look like complete assholes.
Brian Fezzewinkle.
Well, and we are. I mean, it's just an accurate representation. If you guys couldn't tell from the fact that we're not good at sports betting,
how about we'll keep a tally of who has the best picks in the comments. So far, Brian Fezzik was in the lead.
The sports gambling Twitter universe this week.
No.
But the reveal that like the most popular sports bettors on Twitter are all like Eastern European bots.
Yeah, come on, guys.
Like
make some bets with some real dudes.
And then I have been watching like all of the Pablo Torre and any like kind of like associated podcasts about sports gambling ever since like the scandal broke, and it turns out that it's like only a few guys are winning all of the bets, and they're banned from the books, so they just hire other guys to bet for them.
Yeah, that's been going on for a long time.
People like Dan Bilzerian was like the main one that's like the reason that guy is so rich and like a big poker player and all this shit is actually because he is gambling on behalf of dudes who actually know what they're doing and themselves have been banned from the books. He just is like their beard, they call it.
I thought that meant he was.
And honestly, being 500 gambling wise is not bad.
Hey, and our if we put all of our picks together throughout the year so far, we're exactly 500.
Hey,
Trainor's 500 right now. I'm 2 games under. You're 2 games over.
Well, guys, that's consistency.
Yeah, it really is.
It's not precision. I don't know. It's not accuracy.
Well, if you add in the touchdowns, we're probably looking pretty decent, I think.
Also, if you take out the first couple weeks where there's really no way of knowing. I mean, I had a bad week this week, but we've been mostly positive.
Good Lord, yeah. You take out the first 3 weeks on my ass, I'm fucking 75%. I'm pretty fucking good.
66 at best.
I went 0-3 the first 3 weeks. That's half of my losses are the first 3 weeks.
You boys got anything to plug? Specific? I mean, keep an eye out for some really good episodes of Dork Court coming up.
We got some wild Dork Courts coming up. There's going to be, I believe, 2 more in December, And then I've already got 3 tentatively scheduled for January, February, March, and I'm going to be adding more on top of that. We're really pumping them out this year, and they're getting better and better. I mean, the quality of the show is going up, and we're going to have some really, really cool guests coming up. So stay tuned. I can't give any teasers yet, but we've got some very fun guests lined up. So just keep your eyes peeled. It's on this channel, Dork Court. Follow me on social media. Join the Patreon.
Yeah, follow all our stuff up here as well. All our Twitches and YouTubes, Instagrams, Twitters, all that good stuff. Until next week, make some money, make some cash.
Hey, happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving. Eat some bird.
Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Hey, everybody. I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Swallow some fucking bird.
Yeah, go birds.
All right.
My mother's gravy.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Peace.
Yes.